Hi everyone, my name's Phil Larratt. I'm the Cabinet Member for Highways, Transport, Waste and Environment on West Northamptonshire Council. Northamptonshire is a very, very diverse area. We have the very large urban area of Northampton town itself, which is roughly half the, if not more, half the population of West Northamptonshire. We then have three other market towns of Towcester, Brackley and Daventry. All three growing towns, developing towns, and very desirable areas for people to live. Amongst all that, of course, we are a very rural area. We've got many small villages and hamlets across the area outside of the urban areas, and connectivity is particularly challenging. We are at the crossroads of England, if you like, because we're very well situated on the major highway network with the M1, A14, A43 and A5 all running through West Northamptonshire, and that obviously attracts a lot of logistics companies to the area. We have we have one very large rail freight terminal at Daventry International Rail Freight Terminal, that has grown over the years and continues to grow. And we're currently under development, have a new rail delivery facility just by junction 15 of the M1, and that's due to open next year. So we're very much at the heart of logistics in West Northamptonshire. Unfortunately, the transportation and connectivity within West Northamptonshire is nowhere near what it should be. We need to ensure that rural connectivity improves, because there's a lot of isolation in the rural areas, and we want to ensure that people can travel to where it is they want to travel and get there to enjoy a comprehensive experience of life. What particularly concerns me is the travelling for young people. If we're going to have any impact on carbon footprint, we need to ensure that the public transport is there for young people to access the things they want to access, rather than parents having to drive them all over the place. So there's all sorts of things there to ensure that we've got the best connectivity by bus. But on top of that, West Northamptonshire is poorly served by rail. And this is one particular thing that interests me, is how can we improve the connectivity between Northampton and Long Buckby and the rest of the UK. We have got to ensure that we remain well connected by roads. Our roads are important for the logistics industry, and we need to ensure that if that industry is going to continue to grow and develop and operate effectively, that we've got the road network in place. What is lacking in Northampton is a northern orbital road that will provide traffic relief around the north of the town, and hopefully provide alternative routes at times of congestion and whatever. So, you know, there's big priorities there. Obviously, we have certain pinch points that we need to address. The A422, which is a diversionary route for the M40 through Farthing-Hoe, it's very narrow, and the number of problems we get there with HGVs meeting in the middle of the road, and you end up with gridlock. There's things like that that need to be addressed. Also, we've got HS2 being built through our area at the moment, and we need to make sure that the impact of that development doesn't restrict unnecessarily the road network, so that we again maintain connectivity and the transport routes remain effective in order to support the logistics industry. We also have, as I say, buses. We need to look at how we deliver bus services, or how bus services are delivered. I think community transport has a good role to play. I think we need to look as well at the whole transport situation, how we utilise school buses and things like that, and how we integrate as best we possibly can in order to give our residents the best possible service that we can. EEH is a fantastic organisation that is being very, very helpful in what we're trying to deliver for West Northamptonshire. We are currently developing a local transport plan for West Northamptonshire, the first plan of the new authority. It'd be great to have our own local transport plan, and I'm pleased to say that EEH are very engaged with us on providing that. EEH have also undertaken 2 connectivity studies that really impact on West Northamptonshire and are very helpful in identifying the problems and what issues we really need to address. Finally, I think it's the evidence that EEH can provide to help us in the delivery of services and facilities. For example, electric vehicle charging points. I know EEH have a wealth of knowledge and a wealth of understanding that we can link into in order to help us deliver our electric vehicle charging strategy. I always find the EEH conference a great forum for sharing of ideas, listening to innovation, understanding the position of these other organisations such as National Highways, Network Rail, train operating companies, bus companies, etc. I think, and sharing ideas with other authorities who've developed their bus offer through perhaps community transport, dial-up connectivity. It's always really good to share those opinions and listen to what other organisations are doing, bring yourself up to speed, and also, share what you've got to share, talk about experience. And it's always, I'm not one for reinventing the wheel, and I like to understand what's worked, what hasn't, and what we can perhaps pick up on and build on going forward. So I think it's a very important event, and I do look forward to it every year.